Hello there guys and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Hunters video. Today I'll be talking about a new game mode that is potentially coming to the game within the next few months. Now if you do enjoy the video and want to stay up to date with all things Star Wars Hunters, then be sure to subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on so that you do not miss out on a single piece of news. So how is it we know about this new mode and what actually is it? Well, thanks to CeeLo digging around in the Star Wars Hunters game files, he has found the files for a game mode titled Bomb. In this folder there are only two files and they are UAsset files, one named Plant Audio and one named Diffuse Audio. Sadly, CeeLo wasn't able to extract the files, potentially due to some kind of encryption, so unfortunately we won't be able to hear what the audio is like, but we know that they're there and that's really exciting. Obviously, things can be added to a game and never get used, or even taken out later on, so we may never actually see a bomb mode come to the game. However, I think it would be amazing and the game works perfectly to be able to have one. If you take a look at Valorant, CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege and all the rest like that, then they're all shooters that include two bomb sites, and if you die there's no respawning, and you can either win by killing all the other team, which is what typically happens, or you can win by blowing up one of the sites as the attackers, or if the enemy defuses in time then the enemy team wins instead. As a hero shooter with different abilities, this mode could work exactly like Valorant minus the weapon buying phase. If you look at these games, they're hugely competitive and the esports scene for them is also very big, and if Hunters can bring a mode like this to mobile and Switch, then I see no reason as to why that can't happen either. Hopefully Hunters does branch out into other platforms eventually as well, as I think they'd really be able to grow and compete against these other games, assuming that all had been going well with the game and its public perception. So far in Hunters we have Control and Escort, with Huttball seemingly not far away either. All three of these modes are very different from each other and allow you to play characters in a slightly different way. If they do add this bomb mode, then once again it's very different from the other modes in the game, and if you don't allow respawns then you really have to play tactically, because otherwise you could lose very quickly, and therefore you're going to have to be playing your characters differently to the other modes as well. I imagine that this mode would have multiple rounds in it as well, because one round could literally last 30 seconds, at which point it's not even worth playing the game. They wouldn't have to go to the lengths of Valorant where you have to win something like 11 rounds or thereabouts, but if they had a best of 5 or 7 then the game could last around 5 to 8 minutes, which is consistent with the other modes currently in the game. I personally am always up for new game modes being added to the game, and with this bomb mode you could easily have an esports scene with it as well, just like you could with the other modes really, but I think this one would be the most exciting. Squadrons gave us a really nice taste of what Star Wars esports could be like, and something like Hunters esports could be huge as well. The lore of the game is already perfect for a competitive scene as well, so all they need to do is add private matches and you essentially have the full package. From that point onwards, the community can easily take it into their own hands. It's really exciting to think that we could be getting Huttball pretty soon, with another game mode potentially on the way already. Whilst we know very little about this bomb mode besides the fact that you can arm and disarm bombs, it's not difficult to imagine what it could be like. When we hear more about this mode then I'll be sure to let you guys know as soon as possible, but that is all I have for you today. Let me know what you make of all of this news in the comments below. Thank you all very much for watching and may the force be with you always.